Hey, Ron, we ran the metrics, bot metrics talk, I don't know, table. And the questions that were asked were, how do you measure bots? What are the KPIs? How can we measure different bots and different use cases? And like, what are the clicks and views and users of the bots? So the questions, that the answers that we came back with is that you can have like aggregate metrics which don't tell you much but give you a sense of the scale of the bot, which is pretty good if you're trying to compare different bots and different use cases. But if you're going down inside different bots, you'll start to see that, for example, messages sent is not a really good metric because, for example, one bot can be just listening to the conversation and sending one report a day or a week, and that would be a really useful bot that you can actually pay for, like I know guys at StatsBot do. And another way that can be, it could be a conversational bot that leads you through some kind of a story, and there could be like enormous amount of messages, and but you'll still have to decide, like, is this, like, can you compare those two? So maybe like, and even inside one bot, do you measure like the total number of messages, or are you going to measure average number of messages per user? Because there can be one person who is really engaged in your character bot, who is talking a lot to that bot, and there can be a long tail of people who just message one or two times and never come back. So the actual metrics of users retention are actually similar to the apps. The number of messages you should question on what is the actual use case there. And is it really possible to compare different types of use cases? Like, people were talking about killer use cases of the bots, and is it like, can you compare it to types of bots? I don't think that we should do that. Like, the answer that we came up in, in our discussion is that, like, you don't count Spotify plays against I don't know, Audible book reads or something, book listens. So there should be aggregate metrics at the top and specific bot metrics for each of these bots individually. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you.